What's up guys, my name's Tom and welcome back to the FPL Centre. Time for the Game Week 8 preview, and as always we'll run through a breakdown of the key upcoming fixtures from an FPL perspective and how they relate to the key talking points for the game week, as well as a quick look at my team as it stands heading into the weekend. If you like the content I'm doing here on both FPL and the Fantasy Champions League game, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and get yourself subscribed. Hit that notification bell too so you know when the latest video drops. But yeah, let's get straight into it. First up, we'll take a quick look at the game between Leicester and Everton on Saturday. A few popular FPL picks are involved here, with the likes of Vardy, Maddison and Maguire facing off against Richarlison and Sigurdsson. Neither side is able to boast particularly impressive attacking stats, with both teams in the bottom half of the table when it comes to total attempts on goal, shots in the box and big chances created. Everton ranks slightly better than Leicester across all the key attacking stats, but it's only by a few shots here and there over 7 game weeks, so I think we're better off saying that they're about even. Everton do come into this one as the side that has lost possession more than any other team in the league though, and we all know how Leicester have historically liked to counter-attack very quickly there, so there could be a few decent breakaway chances for the likes of Jamie Vardy if this trend continues on Saturday, with Everton being pretty sloppy with the ball. Defensively, there had been some talk earlier in the season of Leicester potentially being a defence to target for FPL returns. Well, not anymore, at least according to the stats. The Foxes have conceded the third least attempts on goal from set pieces, only behind Liverpool and Man City, and they also rank top 5 for conceding the fewest headed attempts on goal. So aerial dominance is very much a factor when it comes to that Leicester back line. They've also conceded the 6th fewest shots in the box, and they've given up the 6th fewest big chances to opponents through the first 7 game weeks. So overall, a pretty tough team to break down it seems, despite only keeping the 2 clean sheets so far and conceding 4 against Bournemouth a few weeks ago. Everton on the other hand rank pretty similarly in terms of giving up very few chances from set pieces and not allowing many headed attempts on goal either. The Toffees have given up the 7th fewest attempts on goal from inside the area, just 3 more than Leicester, and they've only given up a few more big chances too. So this one has all the makings of a pretty tight affair, but Everton's bad habit of losing possession so often could very well be a deciding factor here, giving Leicester just the kind of edge that they might need to come away with a vital win. Next up, we'll take a look at a game that's been a hot topic in FPL circles this week, as Spurs host Cardiff at Wembley on Saturday, with many FPL managers looking to bring Harry Kane in to target one of the worst teams in the league. Defensively, Cardiff have given up 14 big chances. That's the same amount as Chelsea through the first 7 weeks, which is around the league average. It's 10 more than Man City, who have given up the fewest, but it's also 10 less than Fulham, who have given up the most. So as far as conceding big chances is concerned, Cardiff aren't that bad it seems. However, it should be noted that 8 of the 14 big chances Cardiff have given up came in just 3 game weeks where they faced Arsenal, Chelsea and Man City back to back, demonstrating that teams of higher quality have had little problem in exposing Cardiff at the back. The Bluebirds have given up the 6th most shots in the box though, with 69, and of course that's exactly where Harry Kane thrives when he's in form. Unlike Huddersfield, who Spurs faced last week, Cardiff have conceded the majority of their crosses from the left wing so far this season, which may suggest it's Danny Rose's turn to pick up some attacking returns here, as he did against Brighton, who coincidentally also concede most of their crosses from the left. Kieran Trippier's best chance of grabbing an assist or goal in this one seems to be from a corner or a free kick, as Cardiff have given up the 4th most attempts on goal from set pieces this season. As you might imagine, Spurs do rank top 4 in the league for generating shots in the box and for creating big chances, and Cardiff have conceded at least 3 goals each time they faced the top 6 side from last season so far. So everything does seem to line up pretty nicely in this one for Harry Kane owners. It's just down to the man himself now to show whether he can perform on the day. Those going without Kane this week may be looking to Chelsea's trip to Southampton for their captaincy option, as Eden Hazard will be looking to maintain the amazing form he's enjoyed so far this season. The stats certainly suggest that this is likely, as defensively Southampton are around the same level as Cardiff, allowing 2 more big chances and just 5 less shots from inside the area over the first 7 game weeks. On top of that, the Saints have conceded the 4th most attempts on goal from set pieces, And they've conceded the most headed attempts on goal in the league with 24, meaning that they actually look like a slightly worse overall defensive outfit than Cardiff based on the stats. As you might imagine, Chelsea are doing very well, ranking second in the league for both shots generated in the box and shots on target, and they're top 5 as well for big chances created. Southampton have conceded the majority of crosses from the right wing. In fact, they've allowed the 4th most crosses in the league to be delivered from that side. This could be something that sets itself up nicely for Willian or Azpilicueta to pick up an assist here then, as Chelsea also have a tendency to deliver the ball into the box from the right flank, with 57% of their crosses coming from that side, playing directly on Southampton's weakness there. It might not be the most comfortable afternoon on the defensive end for Chelsea though, despite conceding the 2nd fewest shots in the box, only behind Man City. This is because they've conceded 14 big chances to opposition teams. As I mentioned earlier, this is the same number of big chances conceded as Cardiff, and Southampton have actually managed to produce the 5th highest number of big chances with their attacking play. Southampton have also produced the 6th highest total shots on goal from inside the area, meaning that Chelsea will have to be at their very best to keep a clean sheet here, as it looks like one of the Saints' biggest strengths this season is their ability to cause teams problems, so the likes of Danny Ings may very well be able to nick a goal here. And finally, we'll take a look at the big game on Sunday as Liverpool welcome Man City to Anfield. Two of the very best sides clash here, with both teams in the top 3 in the league across all the key stat categories from both an attacking and a defensive perspective. As you can probably imagine, Man City still rank first for shots generated in the box with 108, a clear 30 more than Chelsea in 2nd place, and Liverpool rank 3rd there with 75. Man City also ranked top for big chances created with 27 over the first 7 weeks, with Liverpool again ranking 3rd here with 20, surprisingly behind Bournemouth, who have created an impressive 22 big chances so far this season. Man City and Liverpool are the top 2 teams for shots on target as well, and they both rank in the top 3 for minutes per chance, so definitely a meeting of 2 offensive powers here. On the defensive side of things, it's very much a similar story, both teams ranking in the top 3 for fewest attempts on goal allowed inside the box, both teams also in the top 3 for fewest big chances conceded, and Man City and Liverpool rank 1st and 2nd in the league for fewest headed attempts on goal, as well as the fewest attempts conceded from set pieces. An interesting note here is that Man City have conceded the most chances from the right wing, where obviously you would expect Mo Salah to line up with Trent Alexander-Arnold providing some extra width and crosses into the box. I've mentioned before that Liverpool have a very high tendency to favour that right flank when it comes to delivering crosses, with 65% of their crosses coming in from that side. On the other side of things, Liverpool have conceded a pretty equal number of chances from both wings, with 14 chances conceded from the left wing and 15 conceded from the right. They've also conceded 12 from central areas, so nothing really stands out there as a weakness, at least as far as the stats show. Man City do create most of their chances from the left wing and in central areas though, so if there is a slight edge in the stats for any of their attacking players, it might well be that David Silva or Leroy Sané can enjoy a nice game here, solely based on the fact that they will likely see more of the ball, with the build-up play generally going through them. So this is the team selection as it stands. I'm around 58k in overall rank right now, so another big week here would really help me push on and try and get close to the top 10k. Joe Hart will keep his place in goal for Burnley's home game against Huddersfield. Despite Patricio's great performance last week, I feel the fixture for Hart is better there, and the fact that it's at home for him swings it. In defence, we'll remain unchanged with Doherty, Alonso and Trippier lining up once more. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will likely take the first bench spot ahead of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who obviously faces Man City. Midfield also remains unchanged with Mane, Richarlison, Maddison and Fraser all retaining their starting spots this week, and Højbjerg stays in his place as our third choice substitute. And up front we're sticking with Alexander Mitrovic, Sergio Aguero and Harry Kane. For Kane, he'll take the armband just as he did last week. He's the only real standout captaincy option for us, and remember this is the second week of the 2-week punt for Kane, so he's likely going to be leaving the team very shortly. So there we go guys, if you liked the video give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to keep up with what I'm doing here at the FPL Centre, make sure to hit that notification bell as well when you do subscribe so that you know when the latest video drops. Let me know in the comments if you've made any big changes to your team heading into the weekend, but yeah, good luck in Game Week 8 guys, that's all from me today, thanks for watching.